Today, we're going to take a closer look at some tips that may help you save money on your electric bill this summer. And unfortunately, it's not summer without those pesky mosquitoes. Drita Simmons, director of the Chesapeake Mosquito Control Commission, will share some tips on how to get rid of those unwanted bugs. Speaking of summer, it's time to get the boat out of storage and review those boating safety rules. Marine Patrol Officer Benjamin Dobrin will tell you what you need to know before heading out on the water. It's all coming up right now on A Closer Look. Summer is here, and along with it comes some very hot temperatures. Here to share some low-cost, no-cost summer conservation tips is Benita Billingsley-Harris, Media Community Relations Manager with Dominion Energy, and Kelly Rock, Dominion Energy intern and graduate of Western Branch High School. Thank you both for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Now, it looks like we have a very hot summer ahead of us, and of course that means a rise in electric bills. What is Dominion Energy doing to help with that?
Well, thank you so much for asking that question, because I think that we're all already feeling the heat this summer, and we do want to help people understand ways that they can stay cool and save money at the same time. So we're going to share some tried and true methods with everyone. But first, I want to tell you something new and exciting that we're pleased about, and that is the new Grid Transformation and Security Act. The law goes into effect July 1st, and with that law, everyone gets a one-time credit on their bill. So if you use about the average amount of electricity, that will be $24.50, and then an additional $2.50 credit on your bill every month after that.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're really pleased about that.
That will definitely help. Definitely.
Yes. Another thing that I always encourage people to do, and at Dominion we encourage to set the thermostat at 78 degrees, which is high enough to save money but also keep you cool. And if you just really like to have it, if you're not comfortable at 78 degrees and you want it cooler, just remember that for every degree that you lower your thermostat, that could impact your bill up to 1%.
Oh, okay. That's good information.
Yep.
Definitely.
Other things that Dominion is doing to help their customers is we have an energy share program. So through this program, people that are experiencing a crisis, it doesn't have to be a low-income family, it can just be someone going through a financial hardship, can apply for this program, and Dominion, its customers, its employees all give donations to help these people so that they don't have to go without power. And this program can also help with weatherization of your home and learning how to have a more energy efficient home. And people can apply for this program through calling 211.
Yep. If they call 211, they'll find out if they're eligible for Dominion's Energy Share program or other state resources that might help them.
Okay, that's great. Great information. Now, what can people do on their own to stay cool and to save money?
Okay, and I jumped ahead there with the set your thermostat at 78 degrees.
That's one thing for sure.
That's one thing. And then, Kelly, you want to share some others?
Some other things that you can do is to pull the blinds down on your window. When you have the window blinds up, the sun comes in and it heats your home, so your AC has to work harder. You can also turn your ceiling fans on. Having the cool air hit your body will help you a lot. And when you have your ceiling fan on, have it go counterclockwise and blow down, because that gives you the best feeling to keep you cool.
Okay. And that's good, because most people don't think that you need to maybe reverse the blades of your fan.
Right.
And I'm really good about the shades, because you can feel that heat coming in. So
That's
that
right.
really probably makes a huge difference.
That's right.
Now, how can people find out how much energy their appliances are using, and they can better control that?
Well, we have a really good tool for that at Dominion Energy to help people so that they can have more control and have an idea of how much their appliances cost.
So we have an appliance calculator on dominionenergy.com. When you go onto the website and access this tool, you put in the amount of watts that your appliance uses and the amount of time that it runs per day. And then after you calculate it, the calculator tells you how much money that it's costing you per year to run that appliance. And that's useful because if you want to get a new appliance, you can see, is this going to help me save money?
So a lot of people don't think about it. So if you leave to go on vacation, most people don't unplug coffee makers and toasters and things like that. Do you recommend doing that?
We do recommend, even when you're at home, if you're not using an appliance, you can unplug it. And a lot of people use those surge protectors to make it a little bit easier just to turn them off. But one thing people forget about a lot is their phone chargers. If your phone is not connected to the charger, but you still have the charger connected to the wall, you're still using energy.
Okay.
So make sure you unplug if you're not using that device.
I did not know that. And I'm sure a lot of people didn't know that. I'm going to
Yeah.
go unplug it when I'm done. I got a lot of things to unplug.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see.
You'll
Because
be
most
walking around the
people-
house just
Yeah,
unplugging.
unplugging everything. But no, that's great information because most people aren't aware of that. Now, when someone is staying inside and using a lot of the AC, does that strain the system?
Well, in the summertime, people do stay indoors more, and of course, they want to have the AC going to be comfortable. But Dominion has plenty of supply to meet the demands that we have. But energy conservation certainly helps. We do encourage people to use energy conservation measures because it's best for everyone, and it's also best for your pocketbook. And some people even go the extra yard and they volunteer to participate in our Smart Cooling Rewards program. And if you're interested in that program, what you do is you get a device put on your air conditioning unit, and that allows Dominion Energy to cycle it down on some of the hottest days of the year. And in exchange for doing that, you get like a $40 credit a year. So that's not recommended for people who are at home during the day,
Right.
or elderly people, or moms with young children. But if you know that you're gone during the day and you're at work, then it might be a good program for you because they'll cycle it down during the day when you are not even at home, and then cycle it back up. And then that helps take pressure off the entire system.
And that makes sense because some people may already be doing that, like maybe during when they leave for work and then turn it back up. So it'd be worth it to look into that to
That's
get
right.
some sort of incentive for doing that.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yes.
So how should somebody be prepared in the event that there's an outage?
Well, if there is a power outage, the most important thing to do is to report it to us. Don't assume that we know.
Right.
Or just because your neighbor called, don't
Exactly.
assume that we know. So definitely report it to Dominion Energy, and the easiest way to do that is right from your smartphone on dominionenergy.com. You can report and check the status of your power outage that way. Or you can also call us on our customer account management number or customer service number, which is 1-866-DOM-HELP, DOMHELP. That's also 1-866-366-4357.
And I've actually done that during a storm. I was amazed how easy it was.
Yes.
And then, you can track it as well because they keep you informed of if it's being worked on and things like that. So,
Absolutely.
So it's pretty user-friendly without a doubt.
Right.
Now, going back real quick, I meant to ask a question about conservation. Do you recommend people maybe run their dishwasher or wash machine later in the evening or?
Yeah, we recommend that you run your dishwasher, your washing machine, anything that's going to be using a high amount of electricity in the evening. We also suggest that you change the air filters in your
That's another good point, yeah.
AC units.
The filters, it's good probably to put it on your calendar to remind yourself because you don't really think about those things.
And if you don't clean them regularly, then your system is working harder trying to keep up with it, and that costs you more.
Definitely. So how can somebody get in touch with Dominion Energy and learn more tips? Because you've already talked about some wonderful tips, but I'm sure there are many more that somebody could do.
Well, we gave the customer service number, so that's always helpful. And
You can also follow us on social media. We have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can also visit dominionenergy.com where we have a list of different conservation tips.
Okay. And I think that we talked about earlier about possibly having a kit prepared in the event that you do lose energy. That's always something.
that's also very helpful. Always very helpful. Just in case you do lose power for a while, it's helpful to have an emergency kit. It's very easy to go and get one of those, those big plastic tubs with the top on it, and put your necessities in there. You want to make sure you have bottled water in there, batteries, medication that you might need and might not have access to, cash in case the ATM machine is down, a change of clothes. On dominionenergy.com you can learn more about how to make your own home emergency kit, and you might find it very helpful in case you do lose power.
All right. Well, this has been great information. We appreciate it. It's very timely as well as we make it through the summer.
Absolutely.
All right.
We all want to stay cool and save money.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
We have to take a quick break, but up next, find out how you can help reduce the mosquito population in Chesapeake. Please stay with us.